Hey guys, how's it going? Spinosaurus the King here, and in this video, I'm going to be joined with a special guest. Go ahead, bro. Introduce yourself.
What's up, friends? David Church here, and on this special video, Spinosaurus the King and I are going to make our final predictions for Camp Cretaceous Season 3, which debuts on Netflix in a week from today.
Yep, you said it, brother. So, as you can see, we're going to be talking about our predictions. Since you're the guest, I'll let you go ahead and you can tell us your theories and predictions for Season 3, bro. So go ahead.
Okay, so some of my final thoughts and theories are that, in one way or another, Bumpy is going to fight off the Scorpius-Rex E750.
Yeah.
And that, as far as other, antagonistic dinosaurs go, since we know that the Monolophosaurus is going to be in the season, I bet you it's going to take on the smaller antagonistic role, a la Toro and the Baryonyx trio.
For sure. I'm really excited to see it, too. Now, in terms of, I'm going to make some predictions of what battles we may see based off what dinosaurs that are in it so far. My guess is, if we do see a herbivore take out E750, my guess is that it's definitely going to be Bumpy. But if we see a carnivore take out E750, I'm not sure what exactly is going to be in here. I know Blue is confirmed, and same with the Monolophosaurus, but I'm just trying to think. I'm not sure if the Monolophosaurus is stronger than E750, so my guess is that we might see Toro, the Carnotaurus, or maybe even Blue, or the Ceratosaurus take it out, because so far, sadly, or Rexy, yeah, because sadly we don't have any hints of the Dilophosaurus, the Suchomimus, or the Allosaurus appearing, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately that's so.
Yeah, it's not impossible. It still is. Who knows? We might even see Spinosaurus in Season 3, which I highly doubt it. But my point is, the chances seem very low for Spinosaurus, and the chances seem kind of low for the others, just because we have absolutely no hints they're going to be in Season 3, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's nothing. True.
Especially because they're not in the Camp Cretaceous toy line. I mean, sure, the Spino is, but that doesn't mean anything. It's just the toy.
I mean, there have been other Camp Cretaceous toys that have been out that don't necessarily reflect on what we're going to see at the show, i.e. Plesiosaurus, Triceratops.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I mean, if the Spinosaurus does appear, based off the Camp Cretaceous toy, it's obviously not the same one from Jurassic Park 3. If we see that specific Spinosaurus in Season 3, when was the Spinosaurus made and born? I don't know, but I just don't know if the Spinosaurus will appear. What do you think?
I mean, because we're only 1 week away, I seriously doubt Spinosaurus is going to return. I mean, I don't mean to sound like a bummer, bro, but
no,
that's just how I feel, because, we haven't seen any indication that it will, so.
I'd say the chances of the Spinosaurus appearing in Season 3 out of 100, they seem extremely low. I got to go with 25%, 20%. That's about it. Seems very low,
Fair enough.
Now my prediction for the Dilophosaurus and Suchomimus, I'm going to have to say 40%, maybe.
Understood.
Seems like a higher chance.
In Season 2, we didn't, I mean, because, when you think about it, for Season 2, we never got any indication that Toro would appear again, but he did.
That is true. However, one thing that has me leading to why we're not going to see new species except for the Monolophosaurus is because, sure, in Season 2, they didn't show all the dinosaurs in the trailer, but the problem is that in Season 2, the dinosaurs that we saw that weren't in the trailers were the ones we already saw in Season 1.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So my prediction in Season 3 is we're going to see, the new, obviously the Scorpius-Rex, the Monolophosaurus, and the Dimorphodons, plus the return of Toro the Carnotaurus, the Ceratosauruses, and Rex and the Pteranodons. But other than that, I just don't think there's going to be anything else, unfortunately. I mean, what's your opinion? Do you actually... Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, speaking of the Dimorphodons, the Jurassic World YouTube just released a clip from Season 3 that involves the Dimorphodons.
I did see that, so spoiler alert for people who didn't see it, but I saw that the Dimorphodons were chasing the two girls up in the air, but eventually they get away, and of course Bumpy saves them from the Dimorphodon, and the Dimorphodon kind of gets shocked in a way. But of course, the Dimorphodon survived Bumpy's head, which is still kind of plot. All the films are plot armor, to be honest.
But either way, I just think it's nice to see the Dimorphodons back.
Yeah, same. I'm really excited to see them back. We haven't seen them for 6 years or 7 years now.
You know, maybe that could be another theory. Like, what if this explains? What if this season explains their absence in Fallen Kingdom?
Yeah.
Because they were nowhere to be found when Mount Sequo erupted.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that would be really cool. That like my prediction is after season 3, we're gonna see the Dimorphodons fly off Isla Nublar, and they're gonna end up somewhere else. That's my prediction.
Who knows? Maybe that can be one of the ties to Jurassic World Dominion that Colin Trevorrow was talking about.
I mean, you never know. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense to why we didn't see them in Fallen Kingdom.
Yeah, exactly.
But overall, it's just really cool to see the Morphodons back, and of course, a new dinosaur, which I always love seeing new dinosaurs, which is the Monolophosaurus.
Speaking of the Monolophosaurus, I think it would be really cool if the kids get disgusted, like saying, "I don't remember that on Masrani's list." It'd be a nice little callback to Jurassic Park 3.
Yeah, because like this was not on InGen's list or Masrani's list, or even well, actually, we don't know what's on Biosyn's list. But yeah, it's really cool to see a new dinosaur that's not on any of the lists.
Yeah, exactly. Could show what other secrets Dr. Wu was up to.
True. Now, I'm trying to think of, I wonder how season 3 is going to end. Like, do you think they're still going to be stuck on Isla Nublar? Do you think that they're going to get off Isla Nublar and end up on any of the other 5 Death Islands? Or do you think they're going to end up back on the mainland?
Personally, I kind of think they're going to end up, they're still going to be stuck on Nublar because Colin Trevorrow said that he had hoped that he could get at least 1 or 2 more seasons before the events of Fallen Kingdom, before the opening scene of Fallen Kingdom take place.
True.
He said he and the crew have a lot more stories to tell.
Yeah, that is true. However, I'm going to be honest. I honestly think that they're going to be still stuck in Nublar. And the reason why is because, I just sadly don't see Sorna appearing anytime soon in the Camp Cretaceous line. So, and especially if Sorna is going to be mentioned in Dominion, they're probably going to say that for Dominion. So, since they confirmed at least 1 or 2 more seasons after season 3, my prediction is they're still going to be stuck on Nublar.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, brother.
I could be wrong, but that's my final prediction, and we'll find out in 1 week if we're correct or not.
Absolutely.
For sure. For sure, they're going to try to get off the island, which we already saw, but they failed to get off the island because the waves are too big in the ocean.
Yeah, and their boat is only a makeshift thing rather than a professionally made one like the one Mitch and Tiff used.
Yeah, exactly. I just wonder what else was I trying to think here about. I'm just wondering how many dinosaur battles do you think we're going to get in this? Because in season 2 we got 1, 2. Was it 2 battles or 3 we got in season 2?
Season 2, let me think. We got Baby Bumpy versus the Compies, and then
3 actually. Yeah.
Subadult Bumpy versus Toro.
Yep.
And then you may not really count this as a battle, but at least a Dino and Dino action scene where Rexy hunts the Parasaurolophus.
What are the 2 Stegosauruses fighting?
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah.
Completely forgot about that.
Well, Rexy versus the Parasaurolophus, that's more of a hunt. Personally, I say there was 3 battles in season 2.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right about that.
And since season 3 is going to have 2 more episodes, meaning it's not going to have 8, it's going to have 10 episodes. So, meaning we're going to get an extra, almost I think an extra hour long than season 2 is. So my prediction is there's probably going to be between 4 to 5 battles.
Well, we'll see.
Hopefully, I'm gonna say there's gonna be. I'm gonna leave my prediction at 4 long battles. Hopefully.
My best guess is probably going to be 2 or 3, maybe 3 battles at least, maybe 4 at most.
Yeah, around that. Now, how long are they going to be? I guess it depends on a few things. It depends on whether they fight to the death or they only fight for a quick little second. I guess my prediction is we're going to get 2 long battles and 2 short ones, maybe. What do you think? Is that a pretty solid prediction, possibly?
Mm-hmm. No doubt one of the battles is going to involve E750.
True. Now, the final battle, I'm going to have to... do you really think, the thing is, some people say Blue's going to take out E750, but, my only problem is that that's basically copying Fallen Kingdom in a way.
Yeah, not to mention, too, that she did have a hand in taking out the Indominus.
True. So, honestly, I feel like Blue's might fight it, but she's not going to be the one to take it out.
Mm-hmm. So, again, I think it'd be really cool if like Toro or one of the Baryonyxes or even Rexy took out E750 or
My
even
prediction,
Bumpy.
my prediction is it's going to be Toro. I hear that. Okay, that's my final prediction right there. We'll find out 1 week if it's going to be right or not. If the E750 Scorpius-Rex dies in season 3, my final prediction is that Toro the Carnotaurus is going to end him. How about you? What's your final prediction on that? If you had to pick.
Again, I mean, if it's not Blue, then I'd say either Bumpy or Rexy. Although
Bumpy
I
or
love the
Rexy?
idea of Toro taking him on, and then, you know what else would be really cool if that were the case, bro?
What?
If Toro does take on E750, he gains additional stars, and one of his horns break. That way, it could really help cement the fan theory that Toro was that one Carnotaurus at the end of Fallen Kingdom that tries to eat Eli Mills' remains after Rexy kills him.
Plus, it would also explain how his horn got broken. That's why I'm making my final prediction that Toro the Carnotaurus is going to fight E750. He's going to win, but he's going to have one of his horns ripped off by E750.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I would be so through the roof if that actually happened.
Same. Now, what other battles we're going to get? I mean, that's one of them. I feel like Blue... Do you think Blue's going to have anything to do with any battles? Like, do you think she'll fight E750 and then maybe give up? Or what do you think?
I mean, deep down, I've got a gut feeling that she is going to take on E750,
I
but
agree, yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be a long battle or if it's going to be brief, or who knows? What if she takes on the Monolophosaurus?
True. So I guess, yes, my prediction is Blue is also going to fight E750. So we got Toro and Blue fighting it for two separate battles. Another fight that I think might happen is maybe one fight I do want to see, and that it's definitely a possibility, is one of the Ceratosauruses taking on one of the Baryonyxes, and whoever the winner is, I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, that's a fairly even fight, no?
Yeah. Now, for the fourth battle, if we get a fourth one, either Bumpy versus East. If Bumpy fights E750, that would probably end the fight because it's Bumpy strong. But or maybe E750. I don't know. The fourth battle prediction I have is Toro versus one of the Ceratosauruses, and that could be another way. That could be another way to explain why Toro got his horns broken. Could be the Ceratosaurus, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Do you think those are 4 good, solid fights that might possibly happen, or
Possibly.
at least one? I feel like at least one of those is going to happen, but we'll find out in 1 week.
I don't know which of them would, but they all seem they'd all be cool, and one of them does seem likely.
True. Now, I just wonder what they're searching for when they go to the old visitor center, because it is confirmed they go there to get something. Because, like Darius says, everyone's split up. It's like maybe they're trying to find maybe they found a boat and they need gas, or maybe they're trying to find any type of phone.
Or what if because we see in the trailer for season 3 that during that thunderstorm, E750 attacks the camp.
Yeah.
What if they end up going to the old visitor center for for a new shelter?
Yeah, they could be there for shelter. They could be there to get weapons. They could be there to search for a way to get out the island. They could be there to search for a radio. There could be a lot of things they're searching for in there. Like I'm sure. I don't know which of my predictions will be right, but I feel like at least one of those predictions will happen.
For sure.
Which one? I don't know. If I had to make my solid prediction on which one of those predictions will happen for sure, let me. I feel like they're in there to get. I have a hard time picking between either getting something to help defeat E750 or another way to possibly get radio to call for help.
Well, between those two, I favor the first one because with them being in the visitor center, it's old and run down and the jungle's reclaimed it, so I doubt they find much in the sense of reliable functioning communication technology.
I feel like they're in there searching for at least for sure. I feel like they're in there to at least search for something that can help them, whether whatever that is,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, for sure. But it's kind of hard to determine what it is, though, because there's not really much hints. Now, going back to E750, I wonder what the backstory is with E750. Hopefully in Season 3, Dr. Wu or they somehow find out the backstory of that hybrid and why it was made.
Well, something tells me that Because, you know, we see Brooklyn and Sammy looking through those old video recordings of Dr. Wu. I'm sure they're going to watch plenty of those and get all the info they need about it from those videos.
Yeah, that's true. But like, I wonder why, because like I heard some theories. The reason why E750 was actually made was apparently Dr. Wu was hired by Manticore to make this hybrid, and apparently this hybrid was going to be used for some type of like security reasons and military and other reasons. And apparently, like this hybrid was extremely aggressive, so he had to keep it away from the public, below the public in like a incubator, so it can't get free, and it had to stay frozen.
Ah.
Because apparently this hybrid was so deadly that if it wasn't frozen and if it was just in a cage, it would find a way to get loose.
Ah, so something with hyper-intelligence a la the
Yeah.
Indominus and Indoraptor, huh?
Yeah, so clearly this hybrid may not be as big or as strong as the Indominus Rex, but it clearly is more deadly though, and smarter.
How would you say it would be then compared to the Indoraptor? Same level or more or less?
I don't know, but like they seem to be on the same level. I mean, in order for me to make my final prediction who would win between the Indoraptor and the Scorpius-Rex and which hybrid is like smarter and better, I'm gonna have to see season 3 first.
Of course, that makes sense.
For now, I'll go with the Indoraptor because I know all its capabilities. But like, let's just wait and see what capabilities the Scorpius-Rex will have. You know.
For sure.
Like personally, I'm a little disappointed that we got a hybrid that looks basically the exact same as the Indoraptor. I kind of wish we got like a more different looking hybrid, like the Stegoceratops or the Ultimasaurus or something like that. I think that would have been more interesting in my opinion. But what do you think?
You know, I think from what we've seen of it so far, I think the E750 looks fine. But I agree, it does kind of look a slightly more chunky or cartoony version of Indoraptor.
Exactly. Like I personally wish there was either number 1, no hybrids, or number 2, we got a hybrid that's different than Indoraptor and Indominus, like something like the Ultimasaurus or Stegoceratops, you know?
For sure.
Or even better, the Spinosaurus Rex, which would be really cool. But anyways, it is what it is. I'm still like curious and kind of looking forward to seeing what this hybrid does, you know? Because like you never know, what if this hybrid doesn't get killed off and it actually survives?
Indeed, yeah.
And it's going to come back in season 4.
Well,
you never know.
I kind of want to see it like get killed off at the end of season 3 just because it helps with the no more hybrids thing that Colin Trevorrow initially announced.
That is true. However, keep in mind season 4 was
like,
before Dominion though. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's true.
However, here's the thing: what if this happened? I highly doubt this, but like, what if E750 like pretends like it got killed by something, like it fakes his death, and then we just see it like open its eyes in like the post credit scene in season 3. That would be kind of interesting, but I doubt it.
That would be, although like I think like something like that's been done before in other things that are not Jurassic Park / World, but. Who knows? It could work in the context of Camp Cretaceous.
Yeah, that makes sense. But like, I'm trying to think of what else.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I'm trying to think of some other theories of what we'll see in season 3. Do you have any at the moment? Well, I think.
Well, there's one thing we haven't talked about.
What's that, bro?
There's the fact that Gallimimus is coming back.
Oh wait, Gallimimus
is coming back.
Oh yeah, wasn't that was seen in the trailer, right?
Yeah, like we see Darius look at a flock of them run by.
Oh yeah, so that's really cool. So we're finally getting Gallimimus introduced to Camp Cretaceous for the first time. That's awesome. But so far, no sign of the Triceratops, right?
True. Although like Darius did mention Triceratops in season 2, but again, we haven't physically seen Triceratops yet in Camp Cretaceous.
Yeah. Wait, can you hear me, or is it not working?
Yeah, but again.
Wait, hello.
I just hope like sooner or later it'll show up.
Yeah, I agree, because like it would be cool to see the Triceratops.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. What else? Now,
All right.
all the dinosaurs that
Anything
we
else?
see.
Because
Yeah, I got a few. The dinosaurs we see on the dinosaur protection group. What if any of those will appear in season 3? Because maybe this takes place for, or maybe I don't remember like every single one of them. I remember most, but like, what if we see any of those in season 3?
that'd be interesting.
It would be because like we could see some epic battles or some epic chase scenes or attack scenes. That would be really cool to see any of those, even just one of them.
Oh yeah.
Like just imagine we get to see like one of your favorites, the Pachyrhinosaurus.
Oh yeah, because we know one of them got saved.
Exactly. So like, or even like something even cool too, the Sugamimus. Imagine that.
Mm-hmm.
The
Or what if it
Metriacanthosaurus.
also explains or what if season 3 explains the existence of Nasutoceratops?
That would be cool too, because I'm not sure Nasutoceratops even came from Nublar. One of my friends suggested that the Nasutoceratops was actually made by Biosyn. It wasn't on InGen or Mazrani's list. I mean, that's definitely like it's not confirmed. It's just a theory, but it's definitely a possibility.
Yep, I see what you mean.
But I do
But
hope that
again,
we.
as
Sorry, go
Colin
ahead.
Trevorrow himself said, we only saw. But I'm just saying, as Colin Trevorrow said, we only saw the dinosaurs JA pointed the cameras at.
True. But like besides Scorpius-Rex and Molethu, I do hope that we get some other new dinosaurs in this that we haven't seen before. Sadly, I'm not sure if we're going to because, like I said, we have no hints or nothing towards to backing up that evidence.
Mm-hmm. And not to mention too that season 3 is out in 1 week, and we would probably know something like that by now.
True. Like I'm almost guaranteed we're going to see a couple other dinosaurs that weren't in the trailers, but like in terms of any other new species besides the one we see in the trailer, I'm gonna have to say it's 50-50 because like I was wrong on my prediction last time. Like for example, we did see other returning dinosaurs in season 2, but like we didn't see any new dinosaurs in season 2, except for the ones that
True.
were in the trailers. So I'll say 50-50
Yeah, that's
with
true.
that. Yeah. Because
Fair
like
enough.
it would
Fair
be
enough indeed.
yeah. Because I do hope to see some new herbivores too. Like we're getting 2 new carnivores. Wouldn't it be nice to see 2 brand new herbivores that we haven't seen before?
Yeah, it would be nice.
Yeah. Now the one, if I had to pick based off the list on the DPG, I would love to see the Pachyrhinosaurus, and that's another one,
Same.
and also the Microceratus.
Oh, I'd love to see that one too. I mean, Colin Trevorrow said Microceratus is one of his favorites, so.
True. Now, obviously, it would be nice to see the return of the Cretaceous and Mamenchisaurus, but I kind of would rather see new herbivores that we haven't seen before, to be honest. How about you?
It would be nice to see ones we haven't seen yet, but of course, it would be nice to see ones that we haven't seen in a long time. I mean, as you
Yeah.
said, Cretaceous and Mamenchisaurus. We haven't seen them since Jurassic Park 3 and The Lost Worlds, respectively, so. And the fact that
True.
Camp Cretaceous brought Ceratosaurus back after almost 20 years, so.
Yeah, that is true. So, I mean, it would be cool to see them again, for sure. It would be also really cool to see brand new herbivores, too. For sure.
Indeed.
But I mean, I did see some like green Parasaurolophuses that are apparently the ones from JP3 in the season 3 trailer. So perhaps the Parasaurolophus and Stratosaurus we see in Camp Cretaceous, or well, not all the Parasaurolophus, just the ones we saw in the trailer, were from Isla Sorna.
Possibly.
I mean, the Parasaurolophuses on Isla Sorna, like the Lost World and JP3 ones, were both pretty cool. But I mean, I wonder what Rexy's role. I mean, my prediction is Rexy's only going to have a small cameo in season 3 because she had a big role in season 2, and Blue's going to be the one to have a big role in season 3. That's my prediction. But what do you think?
Well, I could see it going. I could see that. I could see where you're coming from with there. I mean,
Yeah.
Especially since it seems Blue's going to be very prominent in this season.
Yeah, but we haven't really seen much of Rexy in the trailers, so my prediction is she's only going to have a cameo, while Blue's going to have a big role. So, anyways, David, tell us some other theories you have with Camp Cretaceous Season 3, brother.
Let me think. You know, I think, for me personally, I think most of it is covered, so...
I think pretty much. Like, I feel like if we do, let's just say we do get some extra new dinosaurs in Season 3, my prediction is that one of them or more of them are going to be the ones we saw on the Isla Nublar Dinosaur Protection Group map, whether it's the ones marked in red or the ones that were not marked in red.
Mm-hmm, totally.
Like, seems like a big possibility for that.
That'd be nice, honestly.
Yeah, I agree.
Jurassic World was open for 10 years, so...
Yeah, exactly. It was open for 10 years.
And like in a real zoo, some animals come and go, some stay there the whole time, you know?
True. Yeah, it'd be cool to see maybe some extra paddocks that we haven't seen before that were maybe secret. You never know, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Plus, we might see some more new dinosaurs in the restricted area.
Mm-hmm.
Which would be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. But I mean, I talked about the dinosaur battles that I hope to happen that are 4, because like we might get more than 4, but I highly doubt it. I feel like we're only going to get 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's just I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we might have missed.
None that I can think of. How about you?
I mean, we talked about our prediction of how Season 3 is going to end, but like, how about we talk about how we think it's going to start?
Well,
I mean, what do you think the opening scene or the first scene might be?
I think it might start off with the boat scene as we saw in the trailer. I mean,
I feel like that too. Yeah, I have a feeling that the opening scene is gonna be the kids on the boat and they're leaving the island and they get stranded back because of the wave. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's my prediction. Or either that or E750 hatching, one or the other.
Oh,
or
like in a flash, kind of like in a flashback / reference to Jurassic World.
True. I feel like either that or the kids leaving the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe even better, it starts off with the flashback to E750 being born, and then it goes to the kids on the boat.
That'd be cool.
It would be, yeah.
Yep.
For sure, that would be pretty cool to see. But what else can we add to this? Do you think the Pteranodons are going to return, like the ones from Jurassic World? Oh yeah, what am I talking about? They're already confirmed.
I'm sure.
We already saw them in the trailer.
Yeah,
remember?
like one of them appeared in the trailer, so.
True. I mean, what about Triceratops? Do you think we'll see that?
I hope so, but you never know.
I feel like if it appears, it's probably only going to appear for a small role. And same with the Apatosaurus.
Well, again, we'll see.
True. I mean, Carcharodontosaurus was in the Camp Cretaceous storyline. Do you think we'll see that? Sadly, I don't think we will.
Same, I don't think we will either.
But man, oh man, if we saw Carcharodontosaurus in Season 3, that would be so awesome. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
But sadly, it's probably not going to happen. Chances for Carcharodontosaurus are probably like 15%.
Yeah.
Or 20%.
I think even less, honestly, but... Oh.
True. Probably around the same chance with the Spinosaurus appearing.
Mm.
But I don't know exactly. We'll find out in 1 week, bro.
That we will.
But overall, I'm excited to see the new dinosaurs.
Is there anything else you want to add?
I'm excited to see the new dinosaurs.
I agree.
Yeah, the new dinosaurs. The new hybrid will be kind of cool. Now, do you think Manticorp will be involved in Season 3? Like, do you think Manticorp will show up at any point, or Biosyn, or what do you think?
Well, we see in a promotional image that the kids are confronted by a helicopter, so it could be Manticorp.
Sure. For some reason, I highly doubt that Biosyn's going to get involved in Season 3, and the reason why is because, like, I feel like they're saving Biosyn 100% to see in Jurassic World Dominion because they don't want to spoil it. So my prediction is that Manticore will be involved in Season 3, and Biosyn we're not going to see until Jurassic World Dominion. What do you think?
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's definitely a big possibility, but...
Yeah, I mean, Honestly, I agree. Like, we're more likely to see Manticore and Camp Cretaceous than Biosyn.
Most likely, but I mean, it's not impossible we'll see Bison, but the chances of that are very slim.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, maybe in season 3 we see like imagine this. I don't think this should happen, but like, what if Manticore was on Isla Nublar to pick up their hybrid? Like, they end up capturing it and taking it away, and that's how the kids get saved from it. And then in season 4 we get an explanation to what they do to that hybrid. That's if it doesn't die.
Interesting, but I would still think that the E750 will be killed off before the end, like by the end of the season.
True. Now, if
But that's
Manticore
just
was actually took the kids back to the mainland, I mean, I feel like that's the only way they'll get off the island in season 3. But I still think that's not going to happen. Sadly, I mean, sorry, I just don't think that's going to happen because like obviously there's going to be a season 4, maybe a 5. So I feel like they're going to still be stuck on Nublar.
Yep, that's what I think so too.
For sure. But like, we talked about Manticore. We talked about the battles. What about
we talked about returning species?
Yeah, however, the Mosasaurus, I feel like the Mosasaurus, if it is in season 3, it's gonna have a very small role because it wasn't even
We'll see.
Yeah. My prediction for the Mosasaurus in season 3,
yeah, that's true. It wasn't.
My prediction for the Mosasaurus in season 3 is if it's there is that maybe we'll see the Fallen Kingdom opening scene over again, but this time in animation, or we might see the Mosasaurus maybe even eat E750 possibly, but I doubt it.
I mean, if it was the Mosasaurus that takes out E750, then that's just copying Jurassic World all over again.
Yes, that's why I don't want that to happen. It's too much of copying, But it probably won't happen. It's possible, but chances are slim.
Possibly.
Yeah. But I wonder what the Dimorph. I mean, I feel like I kind of feel like the Dimorphodons are gonna have a small role. They're probably just gonna be chasing the people on that, the kite. But like that's better than nothing,
True. That's true.
For sure, yeah. But I mean, other than that, I'm not sure if I can come up with any more theories. I mean, do you have any more, David?
I think we pretty much covered it, bro.
Pretty much, we talked about the battles. I think at this point we talked about everything. I don't think there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else to touch upon. Sure. But anyways, guys, tell us, what are your thoughts on this? Do you guys think that all these predictions that we're saying will actually happen in season 3? And also tell us what you want to see in season 3 in the comments down below. To end this video, I'd like to give a huge thanks to my YouTube team. Molethu Studios, my merchandise designer. Team. David Church, the best I met on Instagram. BK Go Crazy, my very first hardcore Spinosaurus fan. Anthony Ellis, my drawer, who draws epic background pictures that I use in some of my videos. Rafly Siregar, my comedian, since he makes me laugh the most. And Animal World, my best dinosaur friend in real life. If any of you know how to make custom 3D dinosaur or human models, please contact me as I'm currently looking for someone. The benefits I offer if you either join my team to help animate or help create custom models. I share my Patreon donations with my animators. I share my PayPal donations with my animators. A shout out at the end of every video I upload, and your YouTube social media links in the description of every video I upload. Animating with me will definitely provide you great practice to significantly over time improve your animation and custom 3D model skills. If my YouTube channel gets big one day, I'll definitely make sure your channel does as well. I'm also looking for more 3D animators to join my team as well, so if you're interested, then contact me on my social media. Also, I got brand new Patreon offers that are currently available on my Patreon for tires. And another one is custom Photoshop thumbnails, where I make thumbnails that are $5 per one. Another offer is just to support us in general. And then the last one is a YouTube discussion video with me once a month. It can be up to 1 hour long. That will cost $15 a month. And if you join any of my Patreon offers, your social media links will be in the description below and at the end of every video. And you'll also be able to pick future topics for the channel. Also, if you guys wish to join my Discord server to chat with me about Jurassic Park and other stuff, you're more than welcome to. Just remember to be respectful and polite. The link will be in the description below to my website and my Discord. If you're enjoying the content on my YouTube channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you don't miss anything new. Leave a like and a friendly comment. If you have any friends and family who you think would enjoy my content, please share this video with them. And also my YouTube channel too. And don't forget to do the exact same thing for my YouTube team. And have an amazing day, everyone.